Blood confessed all his crimes directly to the king.
Blood was questioned personally by King Charles Roman II in a strange interrogation. He reportedly gave the king a full confession of crimes and a rambling account of his adventures. He even confessed to trying to assassinate the king, but could not follow through because he was in awe of his majesty. The king asked what Blood would do if he was granted his life, and Blood replied, "I would endeavor to deserve it, sire." He also claimed the crown jewels were worth only paying as 6,000 instead of piso 100,000. By the end of the interrogation, King Charles decided to pardon Blood and grant him land in Ireland worth Ps 500 a year.
Blood refused to answer to anyone but the king himself.
When taken into custody for the heist, Blood refused to answer any questions for his captors. He told them, "I'll answer to none but the king himself." It was a bold ploy in an effort to save his own skin. Blood and his family petitioned the king, claiming Blood's health had been affected by imprisonment in the tower. Finally, King Charles Roman II agreed to meet with the thief.
Blood and his partners were captured after a fight.
With their heist foiled, Blood and his conspirators made a run for the tower gates, pursued by the tower guards, a Swedish military engineer, and Edward's son. Blood fired his pistols at his pursuers, wounding one of the tower guards. Blood made it to his horse, but was caught before he could get in the saddle to make his getaway. His friends were quickly rounded up, and the jewels were recovered. Blood and his accomplices were dragged back into the Tower of London, this time to be imprisoned.
The jewel keeper's son unexpectedly foiled the plan.
Unfortunately for Blood, his plan was not foolproof. As Blood and his friends attempted to conceal the jewels, Talbot Edwards' son reportedly arrived on an unexpected visit looking for his father. Blood's lookout warned him of the son's approach. At that time, Edwards finally regained consciousness and raised the alarm. His cries of murder, treason attracted attention, and the thieves were forced to abandon the heist. They dropped the scepter and ran.
Blood ambushed the jewel keeper and stole the jewels.
Once Blood and his friends gained access to the jewel house, the heist was on. As soon as Edwards had unlocked the door, he was ambushed. The conspirators gagged the man and threw a sack over his head. Blood knocked him unconscious with his mallet and stabbed him. They removed the metal grill that protected the jewels and took the orb, scepter, and crown. Blood flattened the crown with a mallet and concealed it in a bag, and hid the orb down his pants. The scepter was too long to conceal, so one of the men tried to saw it in half.
Blood pretended to be a parson and befriended the keeper of the jewels.
The crown jewels were not an easy prize to get. They were kept in a basement in the Tower of London, guarded by the keeper of the jewels, Talbot Edwards, who lived on the floor above. Putting his scheme in motion, Blood went to see the jewels while disguised as a parson, and began a friendship with Edwards. Blood later returned to see the keeper, this time bringing a female conspirator playing his wife. The wife feigned illness and was taken to Edwards' apartment to rest, and Blood wanted to repay Edwards' kindness toward his wife. Over time, Blood became close friends with Edwards, setting the stage to access the jewels.
Blood and his conspirators used a fake marriage to access the jewels.
The day Edwards was meant to meet Blood's nephew, The thief arrived at the tower with his conspirators. Blood's son, Thomas, played the nephew, and 3 other men tagged along to assist. All of the conspirators had hidden daggers and pistols with them, and Blood himself carried a wooden mallet in his clergyman's robes. Blood was already familiar with the security arrangements and had a plan to abscond with the jewels without raising an alarm. When Blood and his cohorts met with Edwards, he persuaded the keeper to show the jewels to his nephew and friend. Edwards led them all to the jewel house.
Blood set up a fake arranged marriage with the jewel keeper.
Blood frequently visited Talbot Edwards, the keeper of the Crown Jewels, and his family. His friendship with Edwards earned him time and opportunity to case the tower and gain the keeper's trust. He announced to Edwards that he had a nephew who could prove a good match to Edwards's unmarried daughter. The man happily accepted the idea, and the two agreed to bring the nephew over for a meeting. The meeting with Edwards was the perfect excuse to execute the heist.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.